Interacting with wildlife and animals generally is what gets me out of bed in the morning. It's what I've always grown up wanting to do. I've always been passionate about animals, and the way that that's going to continue into the future, me being able to have these interactions and to view these species in their native habitats, is by conserving them. Not very much is known about quolls in the Illawarra and the Southern Highlands because they haven't really been studied here very much. So the spotted-tailed quoll, is also known as a tiger quoll, is about the size of a cat. So they're really distinctive, and their biggest feature is that they're covered in white spots. They've got spots on their tail as well, which is what makes a tiger quoll unique. So the work that Team Quoll is doing is, we know that there are a few quolls in these areas. There's not very many though. We've only recorded 3 in all of our camera work, and that's a really low number. The big picture for Team Quoll is really to establish a long-term monitoring program for the quolls in these areas so that we can tell if their population is increasing or decreasing, and if we need to take further action to manage them and conserve them in the future.
So my role is essentially getting out in the field, setting up our infrared and motion activated cameras, and then going and rescenting those sites, then collecting the data, compiling it, and then I send it in. Unfortunately though, only the one site so far have we got a quoll at. Well, it's fantastic because I'd already been trapping for a number of months in quite a few different sites and hadn't got any quolls, and then when I saw, and I was going through the data on my computer and I saw the photo of the quoll there, oh magic. And then there was 7 or 8 times when he came back to the same location. We're seeing a lot of invasive species, foxes and cats. That data is very useful in showing that those invasive species are certainly encroaching on quoll habitat. It's the largest remaining native carnivore on the mainland, and they really are a beautiful, stunning animal. Everyone knows what a wolf and a tiger and a lion looks like, but we don't even know, most of us don't really know about what our top predator looks like. Just by taking simple steps, you can do a lot.
Humans persecuted these quolls, and now there's these other threatening processes such as introduced species or habitat destruction, and that's really what's brought the quolls to the situation that they're in today, where in some of these areas like the Illawarra and the Southern Highlands, they are facing a real risk of local extinction, we think, because no one's studying them. Together we can conserve this vital species, the spotted-tailed quoll in the Illawarra and Southern Highlands. Get in touch with Team Quoll today by jumping onto our Facebook page and sharing your stories of quolls in your local area.